Hello everyone, and welcome back to the CrossCode No EXP Challenge Run, the live stream series where we are trying to complete this awesome action RPG while permanently stuck at level 1. And if you want to watch these challenge runs on your own time, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and boop that bell button to stay notified. Now, when we last left off, I actually don't know what happened last stream because for most of it I wasn't here. Apparently, one of the members of chat actually decided to spend chat points to let Emily speak, so... for most of the stream. But apparently, Emily was able to help Leia get this far into the Grand Krys'Kajo, which is pretty impressive, honestly. And I see we have our first chat for tonight. Welcome, Copper Nicholson. Thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Tonight, we're going to be focusing on trying to get past as far as we can in the Grand Krys'Kajo. Yeah, I do believe I got replaced by Emily last stream, which is a chat points, one of the many chat points rewards available on the Twitch channel, by the way. And if I'm not mistaken, weren't you the one who spent that? Let's see here. Okay. Oh yeah, I know, Copper Nicholson. It's really strange that can happen so easily. Fair enough. Yeah. Been having a good week, Copper Nicholson? Jinsoku, welcome! Thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? There we go. Right now we're in the Grand Krys'Kajo. How's your week been so far, Jinsoku? You're tired. That's perfectly understandable. It has been a bit of a long week, hasn't it? But happy to have you here. Alright, that's that run done. Nice. Oh, I remember this room. This room can be tricky. Just because you have to do a lot of teleportation really quickly. Oh, nice. You got some pretzels. That sounds good. Well, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of pretzels, but if you enjoy them, Copper Nicholson, more power to you. Also, nice emote, Jinsoku. Is that a new one? Just trying to very carefully line these up. Yeah, that's a tricky one. I think maybe if I do it like... there's some angle I can hit. I don't want to have to actually move this around. I have to do it like that. Okay. He's up for round 2. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. Awesome. Glad to hear your best friend got them for you. Let's try that again. Oh, whoops. Mistakes were made. Did that a little too early, but that's okay. There we go. Oh, speaking of channels, where are you currently streaming, Jinsoku? perfect. I think that's it. Nice. Up we go. I think there's another battle coming up. Oh no. Yup, it's these things. I think you all know my opinion about these ghost enemies. And that's that they're definitely not my favorite. Oh yeah, Studio Trader, they make some really good animes. Like Kill la Kill and Little Witch Academia, for example. Those are some animes I really enjoy. Oh, this is not good. I need sandwich. Ah, fair enough, Shinsoku. Hope you enjoy spending time with your boyfriend. Or your best friend. I'm not sure what you mean by BF, but hope you enjoy spending time with them. Go. No, it healed. I have not seen Beastars actually, but I've heard good things about it, Copper Nicholson. Have you seen it? Ah, fair enough. Thanks for the clarification, Shinsoku. I can't believe I just parried that, but I guess it happens. Ow. Just got some damage off. Well, still stuck at level 1. Oh dear. Those heat-seeking attacks are vicious. Especially if they get mark off. Right, I think I should just run around in circles and heal up a little bit. Oh, it's on Netflix? Nice. Well, real life's important, Copper Nicholson. It's definitely important to focus on what's happening in real life first, and then, of course, you can enjoy your favorite shows or games or whatever you enjoy for the most part. So, ow. That's a fair point. It is a lot more fun to watch shows with friends, for sure. Just, you get some great reactions that way. Just have a lot of fun talking about what's being watched, for sure. I remember when I was in college, I spent quite a bit of time with some friends watching some really bad movies just to enjoy it. And it was a lot of fun, actually. There was this one bad movie we saw that was purposely bad called The Lost Skeleton of Cadaver, and it was absolutely hilarious. Have any of you guys ever heard of it? Ow. Go. Got damage off. Oh, this is bad. Very, very bad. Can I get a sandwich? Yes, I can. Oh, not the rum. The Lost Skeleton of Cadaver. I've heard of the rum, but I've never actually seen it. I know it's a classic bad movie. Sandwich. Come on, finish this one off, finish it off, finish it off. No. Ow. Focus on that one. Alright, good. That's one down. Nice. Ah, fair enough. Well, if you ever want to watch a bad movie, I'd highly recommend The Lost Skeleton of Tadabber. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. That's from The Room, right? Oh, dear. Well, first death of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, not too many more. That second phase is pretty tricky, though. Ow. Maybe I should focus on taking on the anglerfish first, just because they are the... They just make it more annoying to dodge the ghosts. Ah, gee, I see you're trying to switch it up a bit there, Shinsoku. I've never seen the Yodi Bear movie. How was it? Wait. Oh, that's interesting cover, Nicholson. I had no idea about that. Ow. Alright, there we go. Now we can just focus on the ghost. So far, not working out so well. There we go. That's what I do. Let's have a high sandwich. Keep on going. Alright, not doing too bad. I spoke too soon. That's better. Let's keep focusing on it. Alright. Now let's just focus on those anglerfish. I'm sure that'll be okay. If we're careful. Well, I'm trying to get damage off, but it's a process, for sure. T. Alright, that's one down. Nice. Ah, yeah, a time-traveling antagonist. That's pretty scary. You know who else has time-traveling antagonists? Hat in Time. But in all seriousness, yeah, an antagonist that can travel through time would be very dangerous for sure. Come on, come on. There we go! Anglerfish are down. Now we can focus on these things. I want some more tea. It's one. Come on. Come on. Damage. Not bad. Just, you have to be very, very careful. Is it really 20% of anime villains? I honestly wouldn't know. We just have to keep focusing. It depends on the anime, I think. There we go. Just keep on focusing. Oh yeah, that's true. Even in Dragon Ball, there is some time travel. So ironically, time travel isn't as overpowered in Dragon Ball as it is in other anime. Like, there's a member of the Ginyu Force, I think it was, that actually had the ability to literally stop time, but that wasn't enough to overcome some of the differences in capabilities that they were up against. Which is strange, because you would think if you could stop time, you could basically just win. But that's not the case at all. Yo, if you've never even seen the abridged version of Dragon Ball, I'd highly recommend it. It's hilarious and definitely worth watching. In fact, I've been rewatching... Yep, got Trunks' entire universe destroyed in Dragon Ball. But, I've actually been rewatching, or I should say re-listening to the Dragon Ball Z abridged series. Just for fun. And there are so many classic jokes I forgot about. I think there's something I'm supposed to do here. Ah, so it's the wave and the other element. I see. So what we do is shock over there, wave over there, and then we're able to actually do this little puzzle. See? Bada bing, bada boom. I haven't ever seen the full, like, regular Dragon Ball series, so I'd highly recommend watching the abridged series. It still conveys the information well, but gets you up there. Hello, Remit26. Thank you so much for dropping by. Welcome. No, I have not. So I have not lowered the damage received by enemies in my settings. So where is that? Just to point that. Ah, there we are. So, as you can see, we are at regular stuff. And we are level 1. Currently, we're trying to get through the Grand Krys'Kajo. But yeah, welcome, Remit626. How's it going? I thought the early abridged series were still pretty funny. But to each their own. Ah, fair enough. I wouldn't go that far, Copper Nicholson. But also, Cardcaptor Sakura is an excellent anime. One has ascended the tree. One proved mastery of shock and wave. Now it is time for one to take another challenge. For one to fight another master of shock and wave. So we're level 1, fighting the Son of the East. Oh boy, here we go. This is gonna be a fight for sure. This is usually a pretty tricky enemy. I'm not the best at parrying. Ow. You know, I wonder if we can do the Apollo tactics, though. Like, you guys remember how when we fought Apollo, I was able to basically wait for a certain moment and then hold right-click and it would work. I'm not sure what the timing is for this particular fight, but that might be something worth trying. I can't believe I just dodged that. But that's the thing, if you can parry this boss, it might not be too bad. Maybe there? Okay. Now here he comes. Let's try there. That did not work at all. Okay. Oh, you're talking about the Sonic the Hedgehog series. Yeah, that's a fun series, for sure. Come on. Let's hit some damage. There we go. Ow. I'm consistently being reminded that I'm not good at parrying. that's okay. I think if we dodge perpendicular to them, we're able to avoid those attacks. It should be scary at times. There we go. Distract him with the banana. I don't think that will work. Although, got me thinking, since we're doing only so much damage, how would... Oh, no. It's taking forever to build up that fire. It's probably not as good. I mean, look at that. That's pathetic. Alright, regular damage it is then. Or I should say, shock damage. Ow. Oh no, we should gather the 7 Dragon Balls and wish for more circuit points, honestly. Because we have only gotten 1 from that one side quest. We don't even have a single combat art. This is so scary. Okay, not quite. I really wonder what the timing is for that parry. Maybe here? Nope. Because I mean, if we could parry that attack consistently, it wouldn't be nearly as bad. There we go. Melee canceling for the win. So, just gotta stay focused. Ow. Be very, very careful. There we go. Hey, look, a distraction. Exactly. Come on, we're so close to phase 2. Let's go. Ow. It's just only enough. The wave seems to do less damage, so that's helpful. I remember the cloud attacks not being that difficult to dodge. This is just kind of an overhead attack. And now we get to do stuff. Ta-da! Oh yeah, he's doing this attack. That attack can be tricky. Especially that end part. But we got past it. Did not do much damage. Sandwich time. Oh, okay, I completely mistimed that, but what we're supposed to do there is, of course, try to evade the wave attack when just before it goes. Set some damage off. Okay. Ow. What's the most recent So Bad It's Good movie I've watched? I guess maybe the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, but I didn't consider that good. I just considered it kind of mediocre at best. So probably The Lost Skeleton of Cadabra, and that was years ago. That was a movie that was designed to be bad. And it did its job well. Ooh, I can't believe... Is that a perfect dodge? Okay, 1,000, not bad, not bad. Again, I think it was just okay. It was just an okay movie. It felt there was definitely a lot of the lore that was different from the games. And that, of course, kind of distracted me quite a bit. Because I have my certain preconceived notions about Sonic, Eggman, and the like. So that's one thing I didn't like about the Sonic movie. But I thought, you know, it was okay. Had some funny moments. But yeah. If you want... Now, in terms of Sonic games... Let me think about that. There we go. In the Sonic games I would recommend are, of course, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic Mania, Sonic Generations was fun. I could also recommend Sonic Adventures 1 and 2 as well as Sonic Heroes. Those were fun as well. Ow. I've never seen it like circle around like that before. Okay, that was better. Ow. Sandwich. Ow. That shock is scary. Okay. Away from that, nice. Come on. We're almost to phase 3. Honestly, whenever he gets on his cloud, it almost feels like a bit of a break, which is nice. Ow. Spoke a little too soon. That's okay. Wait for it. Now. Perfect. Now we can get some damage off. Hopefully. Oh yeah, the Reigns has lore to jump between the different worlds. That really confused me because I'm like, the Reigns are not that powerful in the games. That's almost what some of the Chaos Emeralds can do, honestly, which is why I was like, huh? But I will admit, the one thing the Sonic movie did do well is some of the setting designs, like in Sonic's room and stuff, actually called to mind a lot of references from the earlier games, and that was a nice touch in my opinion. I liked that. Alright. As for Dr. Robotnik, I think there's really, in my mind, two effective ways to display Dr. Robotnik. The first is really serious and as a threatening antagonist, like in Sonic Adventures 1 and 2. And the other is sort of as kind of funny, but also without letting go of his ability to be threatening. What I mean by that is, I think Sonic Colors did that very well because from what I remember in that game, I haven't actually played it, I've only watched it. There are some pretty funny cutscenes with Eggman in that game, but he's still perceived as a legitimate threat. Because he's literally basically, like, I think, burned an entire alien race or something in order to just make fuel for his amusement park, which is really, really nasty. And just plain evil. Also, Sonic Generations did a good mix of that because you got to see Eggman's ego kind of get to him throughout some of the boss battles. But at the same time, the boss battles, for the most part, especially that Adrian boss fight, was really, really tough. Oh, this is where it gets scary. It's a lot more aggressive. Dance, dance, dance. Oh, that was so good. Nice. I think I should actually have some more tea. Why not? Oh yeah, that's true. Jim Carrey was the Onceler in, was he the one? Yeah, I think he was the Onceler in that Lorax movie. That was scary. But we made it through. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Whew. Oh, really? Interesting, Jinsoku. I did not know that. Ow. Good. Not good. T. That could be tricky to kind of move diagonally to him. Especially when he's going for those diagonal attacks. Or I should say moving parallel to his motion, because that's the way you dodge him. Ow. That could have been much worse. Not bad, not bad. And he is not giving us much time to attack at all, but we're so close. More T. I think when Sonic has the 7 Chaos Emeralds in his super form, that's when he needs the reins for, like, as an energy source. There we go. Alright. Sandwich. Alright, I'm voting. We need more attack is what I'm thinking. Do we have any buns left? We do. Alright. Time for a blazing bun. Oh, okay then. Oh dear, oh no. That's a scary, very scary. Okay, that was a lot more damage. I like that. I like that much better. That was some good timing. He won with the disco. Come on, we're so close. Okay, teamy. Focus. Focus. Ooh, that was close. Ow. Oh, wait a sec. Yes! Yes! We defeated the Son of the East on our first try at level 1. Let's go. One has proven the mastery of shock and wave. Yet this was not one's final challenge. I will meet this one again. Oh boy. That deserves a double save for sure. Can't believe we didn't get any deaths there. I won't deny though, I am a bit concerned because where we're going, the boss at the end of this dungeon is ridiculously difficult, even on a normal run. So, we'll see how we do when we get there. But that's my biggest concern for Chapter 8, is that boss at the very end of the street. Hi. Spheromancer Leia, there you are! I just got here myself. Grasshead has been waiting. Indeed. Still, I'm saddened to see a Spheromancer overtaken by a mere Pentavist. I mean, from what I understand, Emily was helping Leia a lot last stream, so cut her some slack, Apollo. Well, the race isn't over yet. Who knows? Maybe this Pentavist scrub will end up overtaking you as well. Anyway, we all just crossed blades with the Son of the East. Still think it's just a funny ape, Pentavist? That battle was quite intense, known. Apes are still funny though, that will never change. Now let's race on. Oh yeah, 550 sandwiches. Nice, Hopper Nicholson. Oh really? Sonic has the longest running comment series to date? I did not know that. That's really cool. Alright, we can't go there quite yet. Now we have to do some of these puzzles. Zootopia was a fun movie. Did you guys enjoy it as well? Yeah, let's see here. We need to move that over there. I remember how to do this. It has been a while. I think the first step is to go there. Yeah, that seems right. Now, the next step is to line these up. Alright. Just like that. And that was shot, though. Oh, also, I should mention, one piece of game design that is good game design is the devs actually found a way to prevent a soft lock in this room. So, you notice how there's these teleportation pads over here? And how we can teleport with these things? Well, if you were to teleport in there by accident, you could get trapped, except that the devs actually thought that far ahead to kind of force you to teleport out of there. So that's good game design right there. So you wouldn't want to get stuck in there. Ah, interesting, Jinzoku. I did not know that. I have heard of the term Antomicx for sure. Did not realize that a new company is working on them now. Now, if I'm not mistaken, now we stack the blocks, and finally we can do our thing with the electricity. That was satisfying. Oh no. Don't look now, guys. I see some plants. A metal zombie virus. Sounds interesting. Wolf O'Donnell, you mean Wolf from Star Fox? So that's the only wolf I think of when I think of Super Smash Brothers. Oh dear. These plants are aggressive. I want to get rid of the carnivorous plants first, because the power plants I know how to deal with. Alright, that's one down. Nice. Need sandwich. Alright, careful, careful. Making some progress, nice. Now we just wait while our health regains just a little bit. Oh, you won 200 issues? Cool. Alright, while I'm focusing on fighting these power plants, I did make a recent hashtag VG discourse, or rather hashtag video game discourse question on Twitter. And the most recent one is, what is an example of good game design in one of your least favorite games? What made this game design really stand out to you? Does anyone in chat have any thoughts about that question? I'll keep it in mind, Hopper Nicholson. I'll keep it in mind. Yep. So what's an example of good game design in a game you don't like? And that doesn't mean like you have to say, oh, I don't like this game, but it's actually well designed. You can just pick one little thing. For example, one of my followers on Twitter actually said, in Silent Hill 4, even though he said he despises the game, he won't deny that the room itself you start out in is actually well designed, because it sets up sort of an atmosphere that feels safe until it isn't. And considering that Silent Hill 4 is a horror game, that was actually good design. Darn carnivorous plants. Vicious. Oh, fair enough, Topper Nicholson. That's actually a good place to be in. In that case, you don't have to actively dislike the video game, just least favorite. Least favorite can mean I just thought this was the most average video game. Ah, fair enough. It's a tricky question, I know. But I think it's good to see the good in things that you otherwise consider bad. That's just a good lesson to take forward in general, because even the worst experiences can have something worthwhile in them, in my view. Alright, fair enough, Copper. So in that case, in Warframe, what's an example of good game design in that game? Oh, fair enough. A wide range of customization options is usually a good thing. Do you elaborate a bit more? Do you mean aesthetic customization or something else? Ow. And those power plants hit hard. Oh, Castlevania Simmons Quest. The game itself had so much potential. So you're saying it's good game design that it was ambitious, but it just was wasted potential, Jinsoku? Sorry if I'm having a bit of difficulty reading it. It's kind of hard to focus on the fight at the same time, but... Ow. I need a heal. I think this is the moment. Made a sandwich. That was lucky. Okay, so Simon's Quest in Castlevania? Oh, okay, fair enough. So it had some good ideas, but they were implemented wrong and fell flat. Okay. So, follow-up question. If you had the ability to change a Jinsoku, how would you make those ideas work out better? Now, let's... Ow. Hardly any time to think against these things. There we go, that's one down. My screen is just constantly shaking because of all the power plants. How is this tree still standing? Okay, it's just the power plants, we can do this. Oh really? That's interesting, Jinsoku, I was not aware of that. That's really cool, actually. It's cool that the game had enough of a fan base that someone was dedicated enough to actually want to make a hack or like a mod to fix some of its problems. That's really nice. That's really cool. Oh dear. Okay. So, since you guys have shared this, I should share it too. I think... Oh dear. But first I need to heal because we're extremely low. There we go. Okay. So a game that I don't think was well designed that actually did have some good game design, or at least a game I didn't... Well, actually no, I did like the game when I was younger. I have to really think about this for a sec. Games I don't like. Okay. Will be an unpopular opinion, but Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is my least favorite Call of Duty game. It's my least favorite Call of Duty game because the multiplayer was completely unbalanced. There were, and I'm dead, but the multiplayer was completely unbalanced with some weapons clearly dominating the meta. I felt the campaign was kind of lackluster compared to Modern Warfare 1 and 2, and survival just can't compete with zombies. But despite all of that, one thing I did like from Modern Warfare 3 that I thought was good game design was the Specialist Strike package, which was a remix of the kill streak system. Yeah, that's fine, to each their own, Jinsoku. But what was interesting about the Specialist package is it let you earn more perks instead of kill streaks as your quote-unquote kill streak. And I thought that was actually good game design because it really opened up the possibilities with what you could go for with your streaks. And honestly, getting more perks at times felt more valuable than, you know, some of the kill streaks. So that was good game design, and I'm so glad that Specialist has come back in future COD games. Because I think perks make great rewards for a streak. T. Yeah, very special. The Specialist package. Very careful. Ow. Very, very careful. Alright, that's one down. Nice. Okay, you know what I think happens? I think when I defeat one of these guys, the other enemies spawn in, and that's why it gets so hectic. So, we're going to use a little technique which I call softening them up. And this is something we did during the Starfish fight to make it easier in that third phase, if you guys recall. So the goal is to get all three of these enemies as low to health as possible without actually defeating them. So that way, we can try and defeat them all in one go or all very quickly to make this final phase easier. Let's just swap this. Ow. Very, very carefully. Okay. Leave that one alone. If we can. Oh, this is good. Now we just have to focus on that last one. Ow. We also need to be very careful. I've heard of Ori in the Forest. I've heard it's an excellent platformer. I've just never actually played it. Damage. And I'm trying to look for an opening against that flower, but it's not really presenting itself. There we go, that was a little bit of an opening. So bob and weave and... okay. Very, very careful. Almost there. Okay. We're in a good spot, ladies and gentlemen. Now we just have to wait for them to group up a bit. And then we're going to go for it. Come on. Now. There we go. That's what we want to see. Now we're in a much better spot, in theory. We weren't constantly getting attacked. Ow. Okay. I think we got this, guys. We just have to be very patient and careful not to get slammed by these power plants. Focus. Very carefully. Ow. Sandwich, sandwich, sandwich. Nice. All right. Alright, just one. Yes! There we go. We did it, guys. We actually got past this one. I also think this dungeon is just really beautifully designed in terms of its aesthetic. I mean, just being in a giant on top of a giant tree like this is really, it's just really cool. Kind of makes me think of Kashyyyk in some ways. Kashyyyk from Star Wars. Now let's see if we can't make some more progress here. I think the way we want to do this is wave up there and yeah, so boop, boop. Okay. Yep. Well, I reminded you of something, Hopper Nicholson. And there we go. Cool. I'll take care of that. Now the tricky part comes in with hitting these things, because it's very tight on the timer. But now that we have the paths up, I think we'll be good. If I can aim. Okay. I have to do that timing a lot more tightly. Be careful. Okay, I think it's more so that I actually have to let it go a bit more. There we go, that seems more like it. Okay, now we got it. Up we go. Very, very focused there. Boom. Nice. Alright. I do need to take a quick break, so I'm going to run an ad. Don't go anywhere, guys. I'll be right back to continue this this puzzle. Okay, just gonna wait a second here. Hopefully the ads are all done by now. And yeah. Welcome back, everybody. So now we're going to get back to the main puzzle of the night. Or at least this puzzle here. Let's see here. I need to collect. Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, there is that down there. I think if I jump down there, No, I just did that puzzle, so I can get back up here, that's fine. Can I do the trick, though? Ah. Oh well. Time-worn belts is, definitely a nice piece of equipment if you're going for a more aggressive build. Just because balance lets you stay in the throw more elemental damage downrange for a longer period of time. But for us, that's not really what we're going for. We try to stick with HP regen. And yeah, let's continue this puzzle. I'm impressed with how much progress we're making. By the way, guys, this is, I did not expect to defeat that first boss in this dungeon on my first try. There we go. Now, I think I have to... Yeah, rotate that. So this is interesting because we actually have to bounce back and forth quite a bit here. So first we have to actually hit that, then we have to go back this way, rotate the platform, go back that way, and hit that all before the time runs out. Unfortunately, I might think I just messed it up. Yeah, but it's okay. That's a fun little puzzle because it kind of makes you bounce back and forth, back and forth. Let's just do that. All right. Nice. Bing, bada, bum. I think there's a battle up here. Oh, and before I go into this battle, I just want to say that tomorrow night I will actually be streaming, and I'll be doing a special stream. I'll be streaming an indie game demo called Shrine's Legacy, and the developers of the demo are actually going to be in the Twitch chat to answer your questions or just chat about the game. And it's something I've been really excited about. So if that interests any of you guys, feel free to drop by tomorrow night. That's Friday, October 16th, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, it should be a fun time. Oh no, more slimes. Please, no. I'm getting flashbacks to the Starfish boss. Awesome, Jinsoku. Thanks, I appreciate the support. Oh, of course, so obviously, as with any of the streams, you'll still be able to earn chat points, just... there won't be any point to most of the chat rewards besides the emotes and, of course, reading a message as a character. I won't be doing any challenge means tomorrow just because it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. And I don't think it also wouldn't make much sense to do the, basically do the rest of the stream role-playing as a specific character, so I don't think that doesn't make sense either, but you'll still be able to earn channel points if you're watching the Twitch stream tomorrow. And of course, you'll still be able to spend them on unlocking emotes or on reading a message as a character. I think those are okay. Does that clarify, Copper Nicholson? Awesome. Glad to have you there. I mean, I normally don't stream on Fridays, but I figured streaming on Friday would be the best, kind of the best of both worlds, because I happen to be free tomorrow night, and it wouldn't interrupt the CrossCode streams. Ooh, cake, nice. Fun fact, Jinsoku, my birthday was actually the most recent Sunday. It was... I didn't have cake, but I got a nice, I got some boneless wings and some fries and a nice soda. It was so good. By the way, guys, I have found, I found out that Five Guys, they actually have those drink machines that let you select what soda you want, and they just so happen to have cream soda, which is my favorite. So that was awesome. Yep, that's fine. Thank you for clearing that up, Copper Nicholson. Oh, fair enough, Copper Nicholson. Again, I'm really not the biggest fan of alcohol. But soda, on the other hand, soda I really like. Oh dear. Now it begins, doesn't it? Just sloth surprise. They might have, I've not gone to Five Guys that often. There's so many. There are so many. Well, of course, Copper Nicholson, but you can still walk into the store to order stuff and pick up takeout. They let you still use the soda machines. You just can't eat indoors and, oh dear. Well, let's try that again, shall we? Take two. But yeah, you can still use those machines. You just can't linger in the store. You just have to go in there, get your stuff, get out. Which is fine. Speaking of takeout, I actually got takeout from a nice restaurant with Indian food recently, and it was absolutely delicious. Got some chicken curry, and I really like chicken curry with rice. They do, it's part of your order, Copper Nicholson. So you order a drink, then you go up to the drink machine and use it. It's pretty simple. The more you know. Zamila! Hey, how's it going? Thank you so much for dropping by. How are you doing tonight? Right now, we're just kind of in the middle of going through this part of the Grand Krys'Kajo at level 1. So, just lots and lots of slimes, and eventually a sloth. Oh, fair enough, to each their own. Though for me, I really like spicy food. Oh. You're absolutely right about that, Zamila. I'm just trying to make sure I don't elemental overload right now. Because it is really easy to elemental overload. When you do so little damage, you just end up spamming it so much. Like already I'm about 75%. T. Ow. There we go, that's some damage. And true. And now the fight really begins. If I can heal. Come on. Just very careful. Thanks for the advice, Milo. It's helped keep down the elemental overload. Now I need to eat. Sandwich. That was close. Come on, gravity. Help us out. Yep, you been having a good week, Zamila? Careful. Oh, that was close. Need more food. Oh, it's perfectly okay, Zamila. Thank you so much for dropping by tonight, though. I'm not sure if you heard about this. Did I tell you, Zamila, about how I'm doing a special stream tomorrow night? Ah, okay, fair enough. So tomorrow night at 7 p.m. EST, I'll actually be streaming an indie game. And the developers for the indie game will actually be in the Twitch chat to answer questions or just to chat. It's a game called Shrine's Legacy. It's an RPG kind of in the same vein as, like Secrets of Mana or some of the older Zelda games. And I'm just really excited for it. So if that interests you, feel free to drop by tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or if not, that's fine too. But I just wanted to bring that up. Now we fight the sloth. Very carefully. Good question. It's funny you mention that because against the... Oh, it's not bad, actually. I think fire might work out. Against the Sepasloth fight, fire actually ended up being really important for defeating it at level 1. Thanks for the advice, Milo. Ow. Set it on fire. There we go. Slowly eats away at its health. Come on, come on, come on. Get some damage off. Ow. Oh no. Damage. Alright, the fire seems to be working out, so let's do that again. Ow. I heard the Five Nights at Freddy's lore gets pretty crazy towards the end. I mean, there's been a whole lot of game theories on those games, haven't there? Alright. Fun facts you probably don't know about, the Five Nights at Freddy's games. I'm not sure, Copper Nicholson. But, did you know that the Five Nights at Freddy's games are actually probably the most famous, games developed with Click Team's, I think, Multimedia Fusion 2 or Fusion 2.5? Now you might be saying, why would I be bringing up Fusion 2.5 or Click Team's Multimedia Fusion? Well, the reason I bring it up is because that's actually the software I use when I'm developing my video games. It's a really excellent piece of software. I've used it for years. I love the layout of it, the way it's the event editor is amazing. I know the burn. Gotta heal first. The event editor just makes programming so much easier to understand, and it still has all the enough functionality to let you do a lot of unique things with it. Yep, so it is done with that particular program. And I just think that's really cool because it shows that you can do some pretty interesting stuff with that piece of software. I need to heal up again. Well, in terms of using that particular software, absolutely it's the most popular one. That software isn't very widely used compared to other things like Unity or Game Maker or RPG, sorry, I should say, or RPG Maker. But no, I would definitely, I stand by what I said, that I think ClickTeam's Multimedia Fusion or ClickTeam's Fusion 2.5 are excellent pieces of software for game development. I remember back in middle school, I played basically the free version of the Games Factory 2, which was one of the earlier versions of what is now known as ClickTeam Fusion 2.5. Then I got Multimedia Fusion 2, and finally, now what I have is ClickTeam Fusion 2.5. Use them to develop games, and it's, again, really good piece of software for game development, especially if you think more visually than, if it's easier for you to think visually than it is by looking at lines of code. Yes, but Copper Nicholson, Undertale was not made with ClickTeam Fusion. Yeah, I know, Samila. Though, to be fair, it took like, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes to defeat the, what was the name of that boss? The Son of the East, so even if I was doing things perfectly, I don't think I'd be beating Emily in this dungeon. That's just the reality of it. Now, this is a fun puzzle. That. Nope. I don't know what system. You'd have to look it up, Copper Nicholson, but I'm pretty sure Undertale was not made using Fusion 2.5. Now, if we go like that, it'll let us get in there, and then we have to kind of bounce things off each other. Yeah. I can't believe I got that. Okay. We're in business. Now... am I doing this right? I don't think I... Oh! I see the magnet. That's my bad. Oh, really? I did not know that's Mila. Never mind. Well... to be fair, I'm assuming you've beaten this dungeon, Samila, because if you have, you know that the boss coming up is a really long one, and I have no idea how long it'll take at level 1. Ah, yeah, you know that's a very long boss fight, even under normal circumstances. So I'll be curious to see how long it takes like this, with these stats. Okay, so now we hit that. I think we're good. Not quite. Okay, I had to bounce it over there. That's my bad. Third time's the charm. There we go. Nice. Oh no. Yeah, this is what I think it is. This could be a really rough one. Guys, remember how much I struggled in the cave against those Wiccats? Well, guess what's about to happen? The horror. There's so many. Oh, there's 12 in total. I'm just trying to remember how the waves work in this one. I think it's 2, 4, then 6, or maybe it's like 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe? That was a nice dodge. Would burn help here? It would a little, but wave's better. And I don't think at least attempting to make these things burn is worth the effort. Yeah, it just takes too long and there's enough opportunity to really build it up. Oh dear. Well, this is gonna be rough. Okay. How do I want to do this? We still have the pistachios. That's an option. Yeah, we're at 66 steps. That's a fair point. Oh, no. Not order 66. Alright. First things first, pistachios. Ow. Well, it does help us take quite a bit less damage. Alright, that's one down. Now let's just wait for the opportunity to actually heal a bit. That's a good question, Samila. I don't know why pistachios would increase shock resistance. Maybe it's because of their shells. Whatever the case may be, it's helpful. Alright. Now we gotta heal up. So... sandwich me. Careful. Okay, we need more pistachios. Okay, so it's kind of like a slow build up. So it's 2, 3, 3, and 4, I think. That's more fair than what I thought it was going to be. Because when we had to fight 6 Witcats at the same time in a small space, that was ridiculously hard. Oh, dude. Okay, I think we need to start using the same strats we did back in that cave, and that's going to be electric resistance and then just buffing attack and going for it. I think we can get it through the first phase okay, if I'm just careful. Careful. Okay. I actually did play Solid Forces, and what I think I ended up choosing was the... I'm trying to remember what I chose. I think it was the bird for some reason, I can't remember why. But if I actually had a choice, I would choose an Echidna because gliding is awesome. As Genshin Impact will demonstrate. That's a fair point. Water could help. But first thing I want to do is get that pistachio up. Then when the opportunity presents itself, we're going to go all in on damage. Like, now. Where's my damage? Right, one. If I... They're not gonna let me catch a break, are they? One. Okay, got it. The question is, can we even survive? Nope. Maybe if we eat the bun first? Let's just go for it. Now I need to heal a lot. Protests just do so much damage. Pistachio. Pistachio. Where's my pistachios? There we go. No, no, no. Get me. No, no. Alright, I think that's the strat. We just gotta get better. I wouldn't blame Knuckles for that, Copper Nicholson, honestly, because, let's face it, Dr. Robotnik has pretty advanced technology. And also, when you're living alone on an island for many, many years as, like, the last of your kind, I think that would definitely weigh on anybody. It'd be really hard. Okay, so what we're going to do... eat the pistachio. Then we eat the bun. Wherever it is. And then we just go. We be patient, and then we go for it. Now. Fight. Alright, there we go. That's much better. Ow. So, first things first, get ourselves some more health. And now we eat the pistachio again, wherever it is. Let's try this again. Focus, 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 focus. Okay, that wasn't as bad. Ow. That last phase is going to be tricky because there'll be 4 of these show cats. Alright, I've got to recharge that elemental overload. Okay. Pistachio or attack? Pistachio. That is not what I wanted to eat. Oh well, we'll make do. Or at least we'll try to. Come on. Okay, that's one down. That's one down. Can I eat something? No, I can't. It's because of the jolt. Now I can. Or not. Ow. Stay away. No, 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 no. This is really frustrating. It's alright. We made progress. Just that last phase. Keeping that stuff, keeping those buffs up for the last phase that's really tricky. Alright, let's try that again. But first... I have a few durians. Oh, that's a good point, because durians last a while. I'll keep that in mind. Alright, pistachio. Ow. Alright, that was the fastest first phase we've had. Nice. Here we go. All right, Pistachio, where are you? Good. Alright, now we actually do need to heal a lot. Sandwich me. Alright, we're gonna try and get our buffs up again, everybody. First things first. Those pistachios. Unfortunately, the frequent pause threat doesn't work as well against the Showcats in terms of parrying, or at least I haven't been able to really nail it down yet. It's a good suggestion, though. I think it's just a question of timing these buffs. I think a regular spicy bun will be more than sufficient. Or blazing bun, I should say. Okay. Now we've got what we need. Let's go for it. Come get some, you cats! is not good, not good at all. Okay. I don't have any time. Okay, we just need to be very, very careful. Oh, I see your point. Switching back to neutral, so I'm not taking as much damage is a fair point. Ow. Don't. Okay, it's just two. It's just two. This is so stressful. I've got to heal. Go for it, go for it, go for it. Yes! We needed that. Don't. Okay. It's just one. It's just one. We can do this. I know, just the right time. Finally, yes! Alright, guys. That was scary. But we got through it. And that's what matters. Persistence paid off. And now we take a break from I know it took a while. That took longer than the boss fight. It's honestly very tricky. At least for the bosses, it feels easier to learn their patterns. Okay. I think... yeah, like that. Then we'll have our opportunity to hit it. We'll have to time it, and that'll be that. Okay. This should be a fun one. Okay, now what we have to do is kind of time this. Perfect. Oh yeah, that's a fair point. So, because of the way things are working right now, we only have one circuit. How good is Guard Sphere? So, like, what is the damage reduction percentage on that? Because it's only going to really be... it might be worth a try. We do have a bunch of circuit resetters, so if it turns out not working out too well, we can always switch back to the Sphere Saw. But, point taken. That's true. We could buff Solid Guard, but we also need our HP regen, so it'll be a balancing act for sure. I think we just do the same sort of thing. Yeah. Definitely a fun little puzzle. I did that wrong. It's okay. Thanks for the tip, Zamila. I know that the guard arts are really overpowered. I just haven't used them too much, so I don't have as much experience with them. There we go. Save there. Nicely done. Oh dear. Yep, I thought there was something up there. Ooh, 4 chef sandwiches, that's really good. We were running low on those. Is there one up here? No, I don't think there is. Okay. What do we have? Ah, yes, these things. I believe they're weak to fire. Oh, cool. Well, if it's that much of a damage reduction, that could actually be invaluable in the PvP battle that's coming up a bit later, if you know what I mean. That is a fight that I'm excited and terrified for. Because, I mean, the third Apollo fight was really crazy. I had to do a lot of practicing to do well in that fight, but... And the next PvP battle, I don't even know if it'll be possible. Which is what makes it so interesting. And that was perfect timing on eating that. Sandwich. That's one down, nice. Leia's eating so many sandwiches tonight. Okay, that's better. Leia as a parrot. I'm trying to imagine that. She would only be able to see a few words. To say a few words. Leia just becomes a sandwich. I don't see that happening. I'm thinking HP regen for this next phase. That is tricky. So much is going on. Come on. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Oof. All right. That's an excellent point on my. The homing moves are some of the hardest things to deal with in this run. Perfect timing. Ow. Ow! That was really bad timing there. Come on. Okay. That's marginally better. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Ow. Sandwich. So glad that didn't knock me out of that. Okay. Now we're getting into slightly more manageable territory. Ah, you're stocking up? Okay, Copper Nicholson. Okay. We can do this. Nice. Come on, come on. Yeah! Might not be the best idea, Copper Nicholson. Just as then you'll just prolong things. But that's your call, of course. Yeah, definitely save though for once you really want, of course. Yeah, thank you guys. There's the key. But I do want to send electric over there. I get over there though. Yes, I can. Shut this chest. Ooh, peppermint tea, that's really good. Oh, I was just bringing up how it might not be the best idea to save it till, till the very end. But that's your call. You already have more than enough points to spend on any of the options, I think. But, yeah, your call. Okay. I think we're probably going to try and finish this puzzle, and that'll be it for tonight. Yeah, I know. At least the puzzles are the exact same difficulty at level 1 versus level 99. So that's a positive thing. And I'm trying to remember, though, it does get a little confusing to start. Where do we even begin? So we begin... I want to say up here somewhere. It's funny where to start is usually the hardest part. Oh, okay, we start here. Okay. No, I think saving is a good thing. Oh, fair enough. Well, actually, I think what I've said is, my current thought is, if and when the No EXP run is finished, I would have Tuesdays be a new CrossCode challenge run, and Thursdays be a new game. That would also be a challenge run. Oh, the S is in Control challenge? So basically, that character, I have different character voices, like for Emily and Sergey and such. That goes over there. And if such and such is in control, it means that I basically roleplay as that character for the entire stream. If you're curious what that looks like, last stream I did it for most of the time as Emily. And that's a fun one. Okay, so... I think... we hit that with a wave, then it goes that way. No, I don't want to help. Do I want to teleport there? No, I want this down here. Yeah. I want that down there. I see. So that goes over that way. Into here. And this goes down here. No, I take that back. We want to go down that way. And up there. Fair enough. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out what to do after the No EXP run, but it'll be something. If anyone has suggestions, feel free to let me know. So I'll go up there. Go all the way around there. As it's going around there, I need to bounce that up there. Hit the lightning over there, that's where it gets tricky. Oh boy. Oh, we'll see, Topper Nicholson. Might end up taking a break from CrossCode, but I'll have to think it over. We'll see. That's a good point. Definitely want to do the post-game. I'm super excited for that. Alright. Let's give this a go. Okay. Now we just... Now that's down, I have to hit this up there. Go. Ooh, that was close. I really hope I got the timing down for this. I think we just did, guys. Yes, we did it! Alrighty. Grand Krys'Kajo Master Key. I really wouldn't want to do a speed run. That's not something I'm as interested in, personally. I like challenge runs more. Thanks, Amila. Yeah, that was first try. Alright. There's not going to be a boss attempt tonight, because this boss takes way too long, even on a normal playthrough. I am going to at least get over here. Nah. Sorry, yes, and prepare to high is an option for sure, but that's not much of a challenge run. That's more of a silly run. It's basically the ultimate glass cannon. Oh, that's true. I mean, if I want to do a CrossCode challenge run, the next one I want to do for sure is basically a defense-only run. And what a defense-only run would be in CrossCode is basically not being allowed to use melee or ranged attacks against enemies unless absolutely necessary. So it would be primarily focusing on like using pin body, guarding, and maybe dash arts. I think that could be a lot of fun. Definitely would be a very different way to experience the combat in this game. And since we're kind of here, and I don't intend on doing the boss tonight, it might actually be a good time just to chat about the future of the channel. Or I should say, the chat about the future of the Twitch channel. So, in terms of games I would be interested in challenging running, at least for the time being. You did mention a Sonic game. Do I have any Sonic games in my inventory? Let me double check. Wait, really? They don't say pin body damage? I'd probably have to rely on, like, guard combat arts or something. That'd also be a very long run. Alright. Okay, currently I only have... I think Sonic Forces on my account right now, which... That's a no-go. I won't even imagine how you'd make a challenge run out of Sonic Forces. It's just exists. Can't do the driller robot without attacks? Well, I wonder if the dash arts will work there, because if not, that would be tricky. But it would be cool to see, like, how much of the game you could do without direct attacks. Okay, in that case, might as well give you guys a list of games that I do have that I would say have, like, potential for challenge runs. So, of course, CrossCode exists. I could always buy some of the Sonic Adventure games or something like that, but the thing is, like, what kind of a challenge run could you do with that is the issue. So, in terms of games that I think actually are ripe for challenge runs, number one, of course, is CrossCode. Another game I have that I think would be a lot of fun that could be good for challenge runs is A Hat in Time. So, I'm sure you guys remember A Hat in Time. It's a platformer I talked about a lot. And if you guys are watching on YouTube, feel free to leave a comment about games that might be fun to challenge run, or any challenge run ideas you might have, because I am trying to think of different options. But yeah, A Hat in Time would definitely be a lot of fun, because it's a platformer and there's quite a bit that could be done with it. I do have both Middle Earth, like Shadow of games, so Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor, and Shadow of War. I'm not sure if there's much that could be done with that. I have Nier Automata as well. Again, not as much, not sure about that one as well. What else do I got? I do have Knights of the Old Republic, but that's a game I've never actually defeated. Puzzle games. I do have Portal 2. But the thing is, how do you challenge run a puzzle game? Like, if you can come up with some silly way for me to challenge run Portal 2, that would be interesting. That is a game I did thoroughly enjoy. I also have some older games that were like my childhood. I've got Shining Force, which is an old, like, Fire Emblem-like RPG. So there's definitely stuff that could be done with that. I do have Jedi Fallen Order, but my question again is, what will you do for a challenge run there? Because you're kind of stuck with your lightsaber. Ooh, actually, you know what would be interesting? Just another idea. Space Tam. I've never heard of Space Tam. Zamila, care to elaborate? Yeah. Oh, that's right. I do have Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. For, like, those Batman games. Those were a ton of fun to play. I'm just not entirely sure what a challenge run for that might look like. I have Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I also have Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Those could be fun as well. Programming-ish puzzle game. Okay. I guess the question becomes, how do you challenge run that? Because a challenge run is trying to come up with some silly challenge for it. I do have The Witcher 3 as well. And off-stream, I have been playing The Witcher 3 just without swords. It's been pretty hilarious, but also really, really slow. I also have all of the Dark Souls games. So Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3. And those, of course, are... There are so many things you can do with Dark Souls. We could do meme runs. We could do... like bow-only runs or some other things like that. Okay. That's interesting, Samila. Alright, well, I'll have to think about more, but I am glad to have you guys here for discussion, so I do want to start wrapping things up. I have the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, but I never completed that game. It could be interesting to challenge on that, but I feel like there's a lot of shenanigans that could be done. Alright, I'll have to think about some more, but I'm going to start wrapping things up. If you are watching on YouTube and you're enjoying this content, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. It is free, and you can always change your mind later. But if you're up here on Twitch, we are going to be doing a raid, so feel free to stick around for that. But if you're watching on YouTube, I hope you have a good night.